If you can think in threes, you'll never forget your snuff box anatomy again. Today in the anatomy lab, we're breaking down the anatomical snuff box, its borders, contents, and clinical significance using the rule of threes. Stick around to the end where we'll even share a rap about this. First, I'll do a fancier and a more realistic labeling one, and then we'll do a schematic. What we see here is the first and second metacarpal bones, the proximal, middle, and distal phalanges, the first dorsal interosseous muscle, radial artery comes up over here, and above that is our extensor pollicis longus tendon, the extensor pollicis brevis tendon, and the abductor pollicis longus tendon. Then we have here the cephalic vein, and the radial nerve most superficially. In this lesson, we're concerned about this area right over here. But before we continue, we need your support. We can't do these videos without you. If you hit the subscribe button, we'll make sure to do a lot more of these helpful lessons. Now let's really learn this and see a schematic to make this a lot easier. We'll begin with the borders, and you should think in threes, right? Because Snuff Box is a 3 people hangout for 3 pollicis muscles. 1. APL, which is the abductor pollicis longus muscle. 2. EPB, the extensor pollicis brevis muscle. And 3 is the EPL for extensor pollicis longus muscle. 1 APL, it attaches to the base of the first metacarpal. The 2 EPB inserts on the base of the proximal phalanx. And 3 EPL, it inserts on the distal phalanx of the thumb. EPL is kind of cool because it's the one that hooks around the Lister's tubercle, and that's why we can feel it so prominently. That brings us into our next 3, which is for the surface or the floor of the snuff box. For this you'll know 1. Scaphoid bone, 2. Trapezium, and 3 is for the base of the first metacarpal. Okay, now for the content, let's think in 3. We first have 1 for the radial artery, 2 is for the radial nerve, it's a superficial branch, and 3 is for the cephalic vein. You can kind of think of the R's for radial artery and radial vein, and cephalic vein returns to the heart. Let's now quickly go over the clinical relevance of the snuff box. And yes, these are exam points. The number 1 association is a scaphoid fracture. This usually happens after a FOOSH.
Down is in time, and he's 0 for 2 in stolen base attempts in this postseason. And he's in some pain.
A fall on an outstretched hand. And here's the golden rule. If your patient has tenderness in the snuff box, you treat it like a scaphoid fracture until you could prove it otherwise. 2. Why so serious? The scaphoid has a retrograde blood supply, meaning blood enters from the distal end and works its way back. So if that supply is cut off, the proximal scaphoid is at risk for avascular necrosis and non-union. 3. Next, the radial artery crosses the floor of the snuff box. You can sometimes palpate a radial pulse over here, and it's also a key site in catheterization. 4. The superficial branch of the radial nerve also passes through. It's just cutaneous, but being superficial makes it kind of vulnerable to injury, which can also lead to sensory loss over the dorsum of our hand. And 5. Don't forget the cephalic vein. It's running superficially along the snuff box. It can be used for venous access in some cases. So remember, FOOSH plus snuff box tenderness equals suspected scaphoid fracture. Retrograde blood flow equals risk of avascular necrosis. And radial artery pulse is felt over here. The radial nerve and cephalic vein are also in play. That's the clinical power of the snuff box. It's a tiny space, but huge consequences if you miss it. Hold up. Before you leave, DJ Study Songz, please drop the beat.
Thinking 3, thinking 3, thinking 3, thinking 3. Snuff box 3 anatomy like this. Begin with the thumb and the 3 pollicis. 1A, 2E, 3 pollicis. 1 for the APL longus, 2 for the EPB brevis, 3 for the EPL longus. Thinking in 3's with the EPB. E2 longus, EPB in between. 1A, 2E3, Pollicis, EPB with 2 longus. Thinking 3, thinking 3, thinking 3, thinking 3. Snuff box, floor, scaphoid, trapezium. Thinking in 3's, the content's fun. 1 for the nerve and 2 for the artery. Both radial at the snuff box party. 3 for a vein opposite of artery. Cephalic vein, yeah, welcome to the party. Thinking 3, thinking 3, thinking 3, thinking 3's. Attachments like 1, 2, 3. Proximal, distal, 1, 2, 3. 1 APL on first metacarpal. 2 EPB on proximal phalanx. 3 EPL on distal phalanx. Thinking 3's, you know you're not failing. Thinking 3, thinking 3, thinking 3, thinking 3's. 1A, 2E3, Pollicis. Thinking in 3's, if you'd like to follow us.
If you'd like to see more of this lesson, head over to our Instagram page and TikTok channel at rev.med. We'll have this lesson along with many other topics for you to study. By the way, don't forget to do questions. Are you learning something from our videos? Well then click the subscribe button to your right. We are releasing high-yield lessons and ways for you to get ahead in class. Be sure to follow us on Instagram to take interactive quizzes and view your favorite diagrams. Nothing can stop you, but only if you believe in yourself. You got this.